Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Gemini where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Six of Pentacles, all right? They're also showing up as the Ace of Cups, beautiful. All right, they're viewing you as the Queen of Pentacles, all right? And the connection, we see the Strength card, Leo energy. So I do feel like this is going to be a strong, sexy, powerful connection for you, Gemini. And the Six of Pentacles is a soulmate card. This is somebody here who prioritizes balance and harmony, but it's also a reminder that what you're looking for is also looking for you. And we see the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now you could have a Cancer, Leo cusper here, but I also see that you have somebody here who's very romantic, somebody who's very dreamy, somebody who gets a lot of attention, but Gemini, their attention is going to be squarely focused on you. You're what they've been waiting for here with this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you might meet this person in a place that you like out with friends or somewhere within the community. I just see, you know, people around this person, or maybe you're introduced through friends, or this is somewhere that you like to go back to, or you go back to consistently, like work, school, the gym, somewhere in the neighborhood, you know, your favorite bar, club, or restaurant. So the Six of Pentacles tells me you have somebody here that is you know, you two are going to complete each other in the most harmonious ways. This is also somebody who really prioritizes balance and harmony within relationships. We see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone, they may be somebody here who's married or divorced, or they've gotten out of like a long-term connection, but I do see that they're single. I also feel like this is somebody who's very healthy. So they might work out or they take good care of themselves. And we see the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, but this is definitely somebody who, I don't feel like they're still reacting to a breakup, but I do feel like, I don't know if they have a child with somebody else, or they had a long-term connection that broke down, or there was a divorce here that left them feeling a bit emotionally drained. But I do think that they're optimistic. I do think they've healed. I think they've found balance. My Geminis, you're showing up as the Two of Swords, so you might kind of hold back initially with this person, or you just might not see this coming. You and this person, I do feel, mirror each other in a lot of ways. Again, I get strong water in this person's chart. All right, let's see. So you may also have water in your chart, but I just see this person's very romantic, very creative. This person has a lot of love to give, but I kind of feel like they haven't really been doing a lot of dating. If they're a single parent, their focus has just been on that, and their career and their health. I don't know why I keep getting single parent. For some of you, they're not. Some of you, they do not have children. But I feel like they've just been focused on themselves for a while. I mean, maybe there have been other options or like casual options here and there, but I feel largely they haven't really emotionally invested in any type of relationship since their last one, right? Which seems like maybe it was, I don't want to say a while ago, but it does feel like it was, you know, not super recent is what I'm getting. Yeah, we see this closed off energy. This person has been deeply wounded and trust must be established to open their heart. Okay, so that tracks. We see they may have strong fire in their chart. We do have Leo here, but it could be Aries or Sag as well. Oh, we get Virgo energy. So Virgos are great planners and organizers. They can have a tendency to overthink and overanalyze at times. But we see that this person is deeply committed to your connection. They're strong and they can be counted on to have your back. I'm getting this real strong Leo vibe. Like when this person loves, they love hard, they love deep. They're really committed. They really emotionally invest, but they know that. So they also are hesitant to get emotionally invested again. They want to make sure that it's, you know, with somebody that they trust or it's the right connection. All right, with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like this, again, is somebody new It doesn't feel like it's any type of reconciliation here. And it feels like, yeah, this person just has a lot of love to give here. I do think people find this person very attractive as well. But I kind of feel like they might know that, but I just kind of feel they haven't really been interested in anyone, or at least not the way they've been interested in you for a long time. All right, some of you, this person may be retired. That's going to be a very specific message just for some of you. But retired can also indicate this is somebody who's had more than one career, right? Like, so I always give the example, like maybe they were a teacher for many years and they, quit their job to, transition into something else or start their own business. This is somebody who loves to experiment and try new things. We see that they're impeccably dressed. Okay, so this person definitely pays attention to the details. They like to present themselves well or in a specific way. They could be bald or buzzed. And we also see that they may be well known. So within their community, or maybe they've got a large social media following here. Okay. I do feel like this person definitely turns heads here, Gemini. Especially if they have that Leo energy, like they do make a splash when they walk in the room. All right, let's see what else we need to know. All right, mature woman. So my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but the cards that I use are. So this person is mature. I feel like they're balanced in their feminine energy in the sense that they're loving, they're giving, they're nurturing, they're creative. This is somebody who, this is not somebody who chases per se, although they may step up and pursue you, Gemini, but they're not somebody who's going to chase, right? We see distant horizon, so this person may be closer than you think. Even if they come from a different background, it feels like they're around you in some capacity within your community, again, within your friend group, at the gym, in your neighborhood, at work. And we see expectation here. So this person, I feel, is going to be a little bit surprised by their feelings for you, Gemini. This is something they weren't expecting. It may also be mutual. It may be something that you weren't quite expecting either. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, yeah, wow, double confirmation that they're going to come into your life really unexpectedly. They may have a pet. All right, a cat or a dog is what I'm getting. They might go by a nickname. And they come from overseas, so a different city, state, or country. And this person may be known to be sarcastic, have a dry sense of humor here. Now with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, this person is seeing you as somebody who's healthy, somebody who's patient, somebody who doesn't rush into things. You might have your own business. I always feel like she's very self-sufficient here on this card. She's somebody who, looks good, takes good care of herself, takes good care of her house, her home, her finances, her family, her pets, her friends. This is, the Queen of Pentacles is mother energy, is marriage material energy. Again, I'm using feminine terms, but whatever, we all have masculine and feminine energies here. So, all right, so they're just seeing you as like nurturing. The Six of Swords, you bring this person peace. I feel like you calm this person down. All right, and the Three of Pentacles. So confirmation that they are around you, Gemini. They're closer than you think. But I love this energy because there's something about you being very grounded, very stable, very healthy, self-assured, independent, taking good care of yourself and your house, your home, your finances, your pets, your plants. That brings this person a lot of peace. And they can definitely see moving forward with you. And the Three of Pentacles, you two are really compatible. You're on the same page. And it does feel like you're around each other. Now, my Geminis, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I still kind of feel like you're not going to see this coming, or this person is around you, but you're not seeing them in this way, or you're not noticing them. Now, it could just be because you're focused on your own path, you're focused on your own growth, but this is just a reminder to look up and look around and see who's noticing you here. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. what they like about my Geminis. They like that you're a bit rebellious, all right, that you challenge authority to affect social change. You reject spiritual systems that don't serve your inner needs. But this is just you being a rebel. This is you not being afraid to speak your mind, to live your life the way you want to dress the way you want to do things differently, right? To march to the beat of your own drum. And they also see you as a hermit. So you seek solitude to focus intently on your inner life and serves personal creativity. So they see you as somebody who's, you know, not afraid to be on your own, but they also see you as very creative. So some of my Geminis, I don't know if you're entrepreneurs or you're creatives or you're artists, but you're just embodying this energy, and I think you're very intriguing for this person. They really like this about you. And we see this slave energy, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Yeah, so they see that, like, you trust yourselves, Gemini, the decisions that you make. You trust that the abundant universe is going to provide for you. You trust that whatever decision you make or whatever comes your way, you can handle it, and you're supported by the divine. All right, and you're not afraid to, to make your own choices, take risks. And again, there's that rebellious energy coming through here. So the Strength card tells me that I feel like I've got two really strong personalities coming together, but strong in the sense that you're both resilient, you're both risk takers, you're both passionate about what you do is what I'm getting. I feel you're going to be very passionate about one another. And I also feel like you both are going to be deeply committed to this connection. That's Leo energy. You know, Leo, when Leo loves, Leo is ride or die here, right? And I think my Geminis, you're going to be feeling the same way. All right, we see growth with discernment. This connection evolves alongside clarity. So there's really no real rushing. And again, my Geminis, you might not be so clear at first who this person is or what they mean to you. Like, it feels like it's something that kind of develops over time, or that they kind of are a secret admirer, or they're around you, checking you out, and you're focused on someone or something else here. Kind of feels like you're just focused on your own path and your own journey. This person values reliability and follow through. Their actions align with their words. Okay. And we see to heal wounds from the past. This connection touches unresolved emotional experiences, offering an opportunity for healing, understanding, and release. So beautiful. This is a healing connection. This is the reason you two are coming together, healing those wounds from the past. And it's not because it's like actively this person is healing you or you're actively healing them. It's you two coming together, holding space for each other. All right, and we see that this connection honors each person's journey, that you're going to be respecting each other's individual paths. All right, beautiful. And we see that you're also coming together to break old cycles. This connection arrives to interrupt repeating patterns that have kept you stuck. Awareness becomes the first step toward change. Yeah, so again, things are going to be done differently in this connection. And I feel like it's because you're right for each other, right? You hold space for each other. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, we see you and this person are a perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious ways. All right, we see you are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. I kind of feel like I've got two people that know their worth and their value, two people who are comfortable being on their own. You know you don't need each other, right? You're fine on your own paths, but it's like you're better together, right? Like they add value to your life, you add value to theirs. We see proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So I do think this person is going to pursue you, but it's going to be a natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. I actually think this person is closer, like is around you either before you realize it, or they're around you before, you know, for a little bit before you realize that they have feelings for you or you have feelings for this person. So it could be a friendship that evolves over time. It could be an acquaintance that becomes more. I mean, again, a lot more because we're in your future spouse reading here, but let's see what else we need to know. All right, so it's going to happen sooner than expected, but now is not the right timing, Gemini. All right, Gemini, I love these messages for you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.